Well, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. I'm going to let everybody get their butts up in here before we talk about this message because shit is getting serious. Go ahead. Yep, Poppy, go take your ass to the room. I want you guys to know that the November readings have been pushed back a little bit just because there have been some unexpected things that have taken place these past couple of days. Good evening. Welcome. And so I just want you guys to know, just be patient with me. There have been some new developments going on here. I'm trying to make my way out of the current situation I'm in, as well as getting my ducks in a row concerning this channel as a whole. So I see that y'all are starting to come up in here. That means it's a good time to start shuffling because there is a lot going on when it comes to those around us right now. I'm noticing this Mercury retrograde energy is taking no prisoners, it's really intense. I've noticed a lot of people are coming back. They're trying to either worm their way back into your life. They're trying to be manipulative. They're trying to make you feel bad about yourself in general. There's a lot of people that seem to have a lot of insecurity issues that they're letting they're letting that get the better of them. They're allowing that to impede upon their relationships. And so I'm starting to notice a lot when it comes to people. Wow, we already have one card flipping. There seems to be a lot going on when it comes to people wanting to shake your confidence. And I really feel like now more than ever, there's a lot concerning not just romantic relationships and friendships, but even family relationships where there's a lot going on concerning people trying to attack your confidence. And that is because there may be someone in your midst, and it could be a male or fatherly figure within your family unit, for those of you dealing with issues concerning family, where this person is all about the money, honey, and that's about it. There could be someone here. It could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Right now, there seems to be a lot of instability concerning money, or maybe there's just a lot of it going out as money is coming in. I also feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on. And this is why I titled this reading the way that I did. They're trying to attack your confidence. And some people are wondering, well, why would anybody do that? And before I say any more, thank you to those of you that have left a like. I really do appreciate that. So I really feel like there's a lot going on concerning relationships and manipulation circulating around our confidence. And if certain people are feeling inadequate, maybe they feel like they don't have as much money as the next guy, or maybe they feel as though they don't have a sort of personality to attract more people or to be attractive. Maybe they feel as though, they have to manipulate and control in order for them to get what it is that they desire instead of just simply being authentic. I also feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on, especially within the workplace, family references, and friendships, especially where somebody is feeling the need to try and attack somebody's confidence, or somebody may be feeling that their confidence is being attacked. Their self-esteem is being attacked as well. So, and you know what? It's funny how I brought up how I felt automatically the energy was more circulated around family and workplace living situations. I really feel like there could be a landlord that some of you guys are dealing with currently where there's a lot of mess going on. Shit is hitting the fan. There could be a situation where you guys are wanting to move, or maybe somebody is taking, someone's kindness for weakness. If you guys are dealing with an earth sign here, it could be a Taurus specifically that you guys may be dealing with this energy. I also feel like there's been a lot of conflict surrounding the home, especially concerning the workplace. Some of you guys are focusing on taking somebody to court here. I feel like somebody's getting ready to divorce someone or break up with somebody here because somebody feels like, you know what, either I'm being used financially or somebody's taking my kindness for weakness and I don't have time for it. Guys, I have a question here because I don't know if there's some people in the chat right now trying to attack somebody's confidence, but there's only 4 likes. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to ask everybody in the chat, what are you doing? Can you please explain to everybody in the chat what the hell is going on? Because I don't understand. Right? Let's see. Yes, bad divorce. And you know what? I'm sorry to hear that, but at the end of the day, I really feel like there's a lot coming to the surface where we're all seeing people's true colors. And that's so funny because I'm looking at this card in the upright, you can see it a little bit better where there is this fall look behind him, all of the trees, the leaves on the trees are starting to change color. And I'm starting to see that as the seasons are progressing, so too are our relationships and what we want to do with our lives, how we're moving forward. Any conflict that we're currently dealing with, there could be a situation where somebody is not using money properly, not paying bills, not taking care of, their responsibilities. And I really feel like now there's a situation where somebody is getting ready to drop the ball heavily, right? And so some of you guys are definitely dealing with fatherly figures like this as well, where some of you guys may have been staying with this person. Some of you guys may have been trying to gain your independence away from certain family members or living situations, but it seems like there's somebody that is wreaking a lot of havoc. And the reason why I titled this more so that they're trying to attack your confidence is that they don't want you to do better than they are. They don't want you to do better than what you have been doing. I feel like there are a lot of spiteful people, controlling people surrounding us currently. They're trying to control how we feel, how we respond, who we chill with, what we do with our money, where we go, and all of these different things that's starting to make an impact, a negative impact on certain relationships here. Now, you guys, to everybody that has liked, I do appreciate that. This is my last time saying this. I want to make sure there's no silent haters watching me right now. Everybody drop the like before I continue the reading. Okay? It helps me to see who's watching, right? It helps me to see who's watching. It helps me to see if there are anybody or there's people here. Look, I can't even speak anymore. I want to see if there's anybody in here that's trying to bring negativity, and I don't want to deal with that today. I don't want to deal with that any day. So this is how I use the likes to see who's watching. And if the ratio is off, that's how I know that there's certain people in here that don't need to be in here. Okay. And we've discussed this as well when it comes to lurkers. Some of you guys may have been, starting your own businesses or focusing on, just doing your own thing. You're worried about, trying to do better than you did yesterday. And you could have been making posts on social media, or people could be reaching out to you on social media, trying to bring you down. Maybe they see where you're going in life and they're trying to come back to shake your confidence. They don't want you to do better than, and we talked about this in the last reading. They don't want you to do better than you did when you were with them. And they want you to stay exactly the same as you were when they left you. And I'm seeing a lot of this energy. And thank you so much, you guys. Hey. It's good to see you guys as always. I really feel like there's a lot going on where the truth is starting to come out. There could be a lot of things going on. You know how I brought up leaks, within, plumbing, or dealing with, issues concerning your roof, or maybe you guys have found black mold in your home. Maybe you guys have been dealing with a lot of occurrences within the home that has made you have to spend a lot of money to get things repaired. Some of you guys are dealing with landlords where you're asking about repairs and nobody is responding. Right? But then they decide to raise the rent up. And you're like, well, damn, I don't have this. I don't have that. There's leaks. My house is flooding, or my apartment's flooding, whatever the case is. There's a lot going on and it's very chaotic. I see this energy here where there's a lot of destructive energy here. And, we discussed things concerning natural disasters. We've discussed arson. We've discussed, fires. Some of these issues could be circulating around having to get a place or a home inspected, trying to get all of your ducks in a row and get everything back in order. Some of you guys need to replace dishwashers. You need to replace all these different things. Maybe you guys are worried about things concerning your car. How am I going to get to work? I have a flat tire, or damn, I don't have this, and this for gas, or damn, I don't have this, and this, to get me where I need to go. And so there's a lot going on where there could be a situation where somebody's withholding funds, or they're withholding on information, as to what's going on concerning your home, concerning your money, especially when it comes to workplace references. Eight of Chalices reversed. There's a situation here where there have been a multitude of relationships that have been lacking. And it's because one or the other or both individuals involved in said relationships have not been maturing. There are certain situations concerning certain people here that they have a lot of emotional turmoil to work through. I feel like there's a situation where we have to walk away from someone because there's a lack of stability financially and emotionally. I also feel like somebody is feeling hopeless in a situation, like things won't get any better, or like, things aren't going the way that they want them to go. And we're definitely being like the alien here. Yep. Keeping to ourselves. We're not really speaking as much as we may have been, in the past. We're not really reaching out to a lot of people. If people are reaching out to us, we're just kind of like saying our piece and leaving it at that. And to the 2 or 3 silent haters in here, I know you're watching me, and you can sit on one of these. Now, back to what I was saying, because I don't have time for it today, y'all. I really don't. I feel like there are a lot of people that are trying to challenge us. They're really trying it. I feel like there are a lot of people that would love to get under your skin just to start an argument. And it's funny because I'm thinking about someone in particular that I wasn't even thinking about this today. This just popped into my head, where someone around here that I used to talk to, they had contacted me, they texted me, and they had made a smart ass comment about what's been going on in the building. And it seemed so unnecessary, and it was so confusing because it made no sense, right? Like, you could tell that person was just looking to fight with somebody. And you know what I did? I said, you know what? I said, I don't have time for the childishness. So you can go sit your stinking behind down, because I don't have time. And I blocked it, and I kept on walking and minding my business like we have been here with the alien. We didn't even reach out to anybody, and here people are trying to come back, and people are trying to start shit for no reason. Matter of fact, that makes 2 people. I wasn't even thinking about this person either. I'm going to bring this to y'all's attention. This person hit me up. I haven't talked to this person. This person's been blocked. This is the person that called me the N-word. Right? This person had the nerve to come back being disrespectful as hell, knowing damn well that I would not have responded positively to what it was that they were saying to me. They knew. So why even contact me? There's another person. Damn, there's so much news, y'all. There's so much news because there's another person that I told you guys about in the past, where this person has been contacting me back and forth over and over. I've had to block over 15 ghost profiles. I shit you not. I am not exaggerating when I say I have blocked over 15 ghost profiles. I have already said, if you keep this up, I'm going to the police to file harassment charges because I don't have time. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus times to stop contacting me, right? This is why we're in this energy. We don't have time for it. We're keeping to ourselves. We're reading up, researching, going to school. Some of us are filling out applications because we're not dealing with certain workplace situations where they're, taking away hours or they're playing with our money. Our money's looking a little funny. People around our homes and people within our living situations are over here causing problems. There are people here that are trying to be manipulative. Somebody is afraid of what may or may not happen down the line. Thank you, you guys. Look, I'm looking. I see y'all. Thank you for the likes. Look, some of y'all are like, damn, she's going in about these likes. You want to know why? Because I have zero patience, you guys. Remember how I said that we're like the alien? Some of you guys may have Virgo in your chart, Virgo rising right here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. But they're real manipulative, they're controlling, they're deceptive. They're withholding with money. They don't even speak to you about what's going on with them. They're real passive aggressive. They don't have a home, they don't have money, right? We're making the necessary decisions here. Somebody's dealing with indecisiveness. They don't know what they want to do because they're afraid of what may or may not happen down the line. Somebody is allowing their fears. Good evening to you as well. Somebody's allowing their fears to get in the way. Somebody had more than two choices. And instead of making a decision, they decided not to. They're trying to hold on to everything, everybody. Here we are just keeping to ourselves. We're minding our own business. We don't have time anymore. We're not telling anybody a thing. We're not expressing our thoughts. We're not expressing our emotions. We're not, telling people our plans. We're not telling anybody a damn thing that's concerning our future, our plans, and our goals. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So I see that there's definitely energy here where somebody's definitely matching their energy. So some of you guys could be dealing with twin flame energy. Some of you guys may have had this person try and come back. Some of you guys may be dealing with soulmates here, or again, family references, a mother and a father, where some of you guys are trying to figure out your next move and what you're going to do. I also feel like with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, we're focused more on self-love and self-care right now because we may have given a little bit too much to those around us. And we may have done so at our own expense. And now we're a lot more cautious about who we invest in and who we don't give the time or, time of day to. Hello. Thank you very much. Never number 2. Awesome. This 10 of Swords says it all, because remember how we brought up last time? Remember how we talked about this last time, man? I'm telling you, there's somebody that's a blonde or somebody that has really light hair. Don't look at me. But there's somebody here. Look, let's say this. Somebody that's a natural blonde. Right? Or somebody that has light colored hair. This is the type of person that likes to say and do things to harm others. And you know the term hurt people hurt people? Well, it's still no excuse for the hurt person that's going around hurting people. There's no excuse for their behavior, but yet they will have you believe that they are entitled and justified in their actions. And they don't care. There's been a lot of deceit And we're done dealing with all of this. We're done because we're aware of the intentions of those around us. Because one thing I have to say, the reason why they're doing all of these things to get under your skin is because they want to attack your confidence. Period, point blank. There's somebody that's dealing with a lot of darkness. And all's well that ends well, because when y'all see the cards that just came in the advice and the outcome position, all this little bullshit that people are trying to say and do, it's not even going to matter, because this right here, I want y'all to look at this. We have the King of Pentacles reversed and now the King of Chalices reversed. Look at this. Somebody is emotionally abusive, financially abusive. They're controlling, they're manipulative, they drink a lot. They're extremely deceptive. They're not emotionally balanced. And I see, and to the males that are listening to me or who come across the playback. To the males that come across the playback, please don't take this personally when I say this, but there are a lot of male references as to what's going on when it comes to manipulation. This is the type of person that'll try and throw money at you or get you drunk to sway your opinion of them. Control how you see them. This is the type of person that will try and use money to appear as though, you know, hey, I'm really trying to invest in you. I really do like you. I really do, you know, I'm serious. Thank you, Alicia. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your time and info. I really vibe with you. Mwah. I love you too, girl. I appreciate that. You know what? That just made my night, because one thing I love about this channel is that there are a lot of real ones in here. And that's what we need to focus on, right? Wait, that's not me. As you say, oh. I was about to say, what? This right here, somebody is full of shit. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that, because look at this. Somebody is regretting something here. Somebody's regretting the losses. They're still looking back on the past. They're still looking back on what happened years ago with people that no longer speak to them anymore. And, you know, all of these different things that they're holding on to. They're indecisive. They don't ever want to make a decision. So they'd rather make no decision at all, not realizing that not making a decision is a decision. Remember how we talked about choose and chose on the channel? And people think, oh, if I don't make a decision, I won't be faulted for anything. I could just sit in the middle and, you know, diddle. You know, I don't have to do nothing. But guess what? Y'all know I'm getting crunk the more that I'm reading these energies, because I'm getting sick of it. Somebody doesn't want you to be happy, and they know that I'm trying to tell you, this is the type of person that will get you drunk, throw money at you, and then when you're passed out, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Use your imagination. That's the type of energy that I see here. They don't care. And I want to clarify these before we even wrap this reading up, but let's get back to the advice. The advice here is the Ace of Cups. Focus on a new beginning. Keep your cup full, because your cup doth runneth over. There are new beginnings coming your way, new opportunities in love, new opportunities with work. You guys are starting to get into your art. You're getting back into tapping into that creative side that you have within you. You are starting to watch yourself bloom. Focus on self-love, self-care, and you will attract love. You will attract new opportunities. Focus on the new doors that are opening and say to hell with the doors that have already closed, because nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. And I know especially we don't care anymore, because we're at this point now, just like the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We've invested so much in other people. We've taken so much time out to nurture other people and to love and care and all this other stuff. And now we're realizing every time we do that for other people, we end up more depleted than we were before we started messing with these people, or before we even started talking to these people. We're noticing our energy levels are off. And we can't quite put our finger on certain people here, but we know what we know, even if we don't know how or why we know what we know. This Nine of Wands reverse, somebody has major walls up, and it's because they are very delusional. They're out of touch. Look at this. They're very defensive. This isn't the external factors. This is the people around us. There are a lot of people coming up with silly comments on your videos, trying to talk crap, or maybe they're going on your social media, sending messages, throwing slick disses for no reason at all. You probably haven't even talked to these people for I don't know how long. And here they come trying to bring you down for absolutely no reason. You probably haven't even thought of these people. And will continue to not think about these people, but yet they want to make their presence known. Nobody cares. And they know that we don't care. They know. But they want to upset you because they're upset. They have their walls up because of their own fears. They're defensive because they have a lot of their own darkness that they're not dealing with. I feel like somebody's really paranoid. And this is the type of person, the person that's actually paranoid, this is the type of person that'll go around and have you believe that you're the paranoid one. But really, it takes one to know one, doesn't it? Right? So if you calling me that, what does that make you? Right? See, it's funny because I watched a video earlier today about gaslighting. And, I just tend to watch educational videos, about psychopathy, sociopathy, things like that. And the one thing that came to mind with the gaslighting, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. One of the signs was that if they call you crazy, paranoid, overly sensitive, or they act like they don't know what you're talking about. They have no clue why you're upset. They have no clue why you're coming at them the way that you are, even though they know that they instigated the reaction. Oh, no. No. We're not doing this today or any day, because this right here, this is somebody that tries to spew their darkness at you. They're bringing a lot of opposition. Somebody's trying to throw wrenches in your plan. But since we're not saying anything about what we're doing, they're going to try and find their way back in. They're going to try to get the information from us by trying to be cool 1 minute, or trying to start arguments, or trying to figure out our business. But when we don't give them what it is that they're seeking, this is what we're going to get. We're going to get a lot of opposition, pushback. People are going to try and attack your confidence because they don't want you to be better than what you were when they left you, period. I keep seeing this. I've been feeling this hardcore. Look at this. There are a lot of people that have hidden agendas here. There are a lot of people with hidden agendas, and we need to listen to our inner voice. Some of us are dealing with Pisces, or have Pisces somewhere in our chart, Pisces moon in this bitch, Whatever the case may be, listen to your intuition and listen to your inner voice. There are a lot of spiritual leaders, and I should have titled this to begin with, but there are a lot of spiritual leaders on YouTube, Facebook, And just the list goes on, where they're trying to act like they know what they're talking about and they don't know what they're talking about. I know for one thing, when I read, it goes beyond the cards. So, but when I do read, I do implement the meanings of the cards, but it's all about intuition. It's all about the visuals. It's all about whether you're able to channel messages. And there are some people here that are either using black magic to try and do these things, or they're using astral projection, trying to go in people's dreams, knowing damn well they're not talented, but they'll have you believe that they are talented. Or maybe they're just getting all this popularity because they're because of their looks, because of all psychobabble, pseudo-intellectual rhetoric, right? They got mindless sheeple following them, not paying attention to what's really going on. I see a lot of that going on, for sure. This right here says a lot, and it speaks volumes to me that somebody has ulterior motives. They may try and be helpful and appear as though they're the savior so they can maybe get something in return. But it unbeknownst to you, because they'll have you believe, I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Right? But I'll tell you what, we got two aces here, Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles here. Beautiful energy. The advice is self-love, self-care. Get back into your creativity. Focus on keeping your heart chakra, your solar and your sacral chakras cleared and recharged, so you can continue to manifest what it is that you desire. Hanging around these types of people, these liars, fakes, and snakes, trying to take you to a shake and bake, bitch. I ain't got no time. Don't have me start going into that song, y'all. Every time I hear fakes and snakes trying to take you to a shake and bake, bitch. Focus on new beginnings, y'all, because I'm trying to tell you something right now. If there's a spiritual leader that you don't vibe with, don't fake it until you make it, baby. If there are people in your family, in the workplace, in your friendships, in your life in general, or people that you don't even talk to that's trying to come back, trying to play on your heartstrings, they're trying to pull on your heartstrings. They're trying to manipulate the fact that you want to give love, that you're a loving and kind person. Somebody is taking your kindness for weakness. There are multiple people taking your kindness for weakness. They will use your kindness and your nature of nurturing against you. They will use the fact that you feel so deeply. They will use the fact that you're intuitive, that you're an empath, and they will use it against you because they're trying to attack your confidence. They want you to doubt yourself so you can be easily manipulated by their attempts to control you. All I know is these new beginnings that we're going to be presented with, all of these new doors that are now opening, new jobs are coming in, new homes are coming in. A windfall of money is about to fall and rain down, baby. Don't let these people come back, and don't let anybody try and rain on your parade, and don't let anybody stop you. Don't tell anybody how much money you got. If I win the lottery today, girl, I would wear a mask, bitch. I would have the ugliest mask in the world, girl. I would be all suited up with gloves. You ain't gonna see my skin tone. You ain't gonna see nothing. I'm gonna come in there with a voice changer. Nobody's gonna know. I don't give a damn if you're family or not. I don't owe you a damn thing. See, these people are entitled. They think that you're supposed to, I dropped the money on it. I took you out and did this. So I'm gonna guilt trip you into doing this, this, and this. You don't have to feel guilty for anything because choose and chose. They choose and have continued to have chosen to do the things that they did or have chosen to not do the things that they have chosen not to do. I'm getting crunk right now, y'all, because no. Oh, no. No. Mm-mm. No. Because when y'all get this windfall of money coming in, when you guys start to be presented with all of these lucrative opportunities, when you guys start taking bitches to court and you're winning legal battles, when you guys start dealing with certain landlords that aren't being scrupulous, they're not doing the right thing, they're not doing right, they're not doing legal things. When you start to see people in the workplace playing games, withholding money, you start to see people that you're dating try to throw money at you, throw money at the problem. So you ignore all of the indiscrepancies within that person's character. I want you to remember that this is where the stability lies. This is where the happiness lies. Let's clarify these. And you know what, guys? Everybody in the chat right now, let me know if I should start doing these every day or not, because I already asked you guys if I should do it more, and you guys said you love the live readings. But if you guys want these daily, we're going to start doing these daily, because now I'm starting to feel like, because at first when I was doing them daily, I kept feeling like it was the same message, and, you know, it would switch up a little bit. But you know what? Now I'm starting to feel like, especially during the retrograde, there's something that's not right. Something is off, and it goes beyond just Mercury being retrograde. That we already know what comes with that. But the people, though. Okay, cool. Renee said, yes, babe. Yes. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, because I need to take a second. Everybody just breathe, take a breather. Everybody that just joined, please do hit that like button so we can make sure that there are no silent haters in the chat. Okay, show your love for the Lotus Squad. Because this message, we're about to clarify these cards. This message is something you don't want to miss. You know what's funny? How many of you guys live in apartments? And have you guys been dealing with people upstairs? If you guys are in the downstairs apartments, how many of you guys? Yes, you guys are so awesome. What? Y'all are showing some love tonight. Thank you so much, Just Me, for the $5. From one cap queen to another. Yes, queen. Yes. Hello. Star said, babe, you know you loved. And you know what? It's really interesting because while I'm reading these cards, that says a lot about if you guys are dealing with someone new, especially. This just came to mind because how many of you guys saw my live on Halloween? I was at my dude's house and things have been a little bit, you know, weird, right? Like this person has a really, really hard time expressing their emotions. And the only time that he can really express them is when he's drinking or when he's not all up in the head all the time. And one thing that I've noticed is that I can tell that he's just as serious about this as I am, right? But the one thing that's standing in the way is we both have been betrayed a lot. We both have been used and abused, and we both know that we need to take this slow because we don't want anything to ruin this. And for us to take that route says a lot about where both of our heads are at. But the issue is, if somebody's putting their walls up because of those fears, what can you really do aside have a discussion, have a heart to heart, which is exactly what we did. And so, and stay with me, you guys, because this is all relative. I really feel like both of us have been making the mistake of looking back on where we came from rather than looking at where we are and where we're going. And so I really feel like some of you guys could be dealing with this energy as well, especially concerning new people. You know, you're starting to feel like something's not adding up. There could be a situation where you guys may have to decide to walk away because, you know, it's better to just put all of that love, care, time, and attention into the self than it is to put yourself out, put yourself out on a limb and distracting yourself from the end goal. But back to what I was saying about the apartments. If you guys have been staying in a bottom apartment, people are upstairs. They're purposefully stomping around, screaming, slamming shit, dragging shit for no reason. And one thing I've noticed is that they're trying to get a reaction out of me, and it's not going to work. I'm thinking to myself, it must be miserable trying to plot every single day on how to get under somebody else's skin. You're stomping, doing all this dumb shit. Do you not have anything better to do? I'm not going to let it affect me. That has nothing to do with me. And the last thing that you're going to do is get under my skin because that's exactly what you're trying to do. So we ain't going to give it to you, baby. So really, you're just making yourself upset. It ain't doing nothing to me. And that's the funny thing. See, people will do little stupid shit like that just to try and irritate you. And when it doesn't work, that's when it bounces off of me back to them. Because, see, we don't have time for it. People over here trying to act like, yeah, that's so funny, right? Isn't that funny? See, exactly. They're trying to do shit and cause a reaction for what? Nobody cares about what you're doing. Nobody cares. Unless you're paying my bills. Nobody gives a shit. Now let's clarify these cards. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Exactly, just me. Girl, I wish I knew, girl. I really don't. I don't understand why people do these things. But you know what? It could be just because that saying hurt people, but that's no justification for their behavior. Oh my God, I love Key and Peele, Alicia. Yes! She said they used to, but fortunately they moved. Hopefully the next one's better. Have you seen Key and Peele when the serial killer is going insane because he can't get under? Yes, I have. I love them. They're my favorite. Queen of Pentacles reversed. That's cool. Marie, I'm not sure what you're asking me, but just listen, sweetie. I'm not sure when you came in, but I'm just conveying a message here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Queen of Pentacles reversed. And, I've been noticing neighbors trying to get all up in my business, trying to be real friendly. Remember how we talked about wishy-washy and all those people? Now, all of a sudden, he's trying to be friendly again, thinking that I would be going over there to talk to him like I used to. Girl, I wish you would have seen his face because he was trying to goad me into an argument and talking to me about my little vape pen here. And he was telling me about how, you want a cigarette? You want a cigarette? He was trying to push a cigarette on me. And I was like, no, I don't want a cigarette. I quit 2 months ago. Thank God for this vape because that was really what helped me. Because your girl was over here collecting, the butts in the ashtray, breaking them down and putting them in the bong, acting crazy, trying to get nicotine. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore because every time I would hit that, it would make me feel sluggish. It would make me feel weighed down. It would make me feel disgusting. When I at least smoke these, it doesn't bother me like that. I'm not feeling all jacked up the next day. Headache, horrible cough. He's trying to push on me. Here, smoke this one. I said, no. I had to say no 3 times. He was like, oh, okay. I said, look, I'll smoke my vape, And he just started going off at the mouth. I said, you know what? I don't have time for this. I got to go. Check this out. Somebody's having a lot of memories about a motherly figure here. Somebody's having a lot of memories about an earth sign here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone in the family. It could be an auntie, grandma, mother. That's somebody that's reminiscing us here, but we've been focusing on nurturing ourselves. We're regaining stability within ourselves. There could be a situation where some of us are feeling like we may have been lacking abundance, but now we're moving past that into the Ace of Pentacles energy. And this right here, I really feel like somebody's attitude, somebody wants to reunite, but somebody's attitude is off. And it's not, I mean, look at this. Look, man, I knew this was going to come out. I knew it. Yo, I don't know if you guys are dealing with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm through with his ass too, because you know what? This is so stupid. Look at him, ticking time bomb, angry, tripping, dealing with a whole bunch of death, self-destructive, angry, impulsive, moving too fucking fast, talk too much, doing too much. This is BS. Look at this. And what's funny is one of those people that I told y'all about that I haven't talked to in a while and will continue to not talk to, but yet they came back to me thinking that I give a damn about what it is that they're doing. They came back all quick, all pissed off, trying to talk shit. Look, here he is. Some of you guys would be dealing with an air sign that's doing all this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, trying to start BS. Or somebody, it doesn't even have to be an air sign for some of you. Some of you guys are just dealing with somebody that is just pissed off and wants everybody to be pissed off around them. That's it. That's their end goal. I'm done. King of Pentacles reversed. See, somebody is viewing us in a way that we no longer are. We're not the same person that we were even yesterday. So they really don't know who they're messing with. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Guys, continue to make that effort when it comes to mastering your craft, making that effort, staying consistent, and putting in that hard work within yourself. Keep doing what it is that you're doing. There are a lot of people going around gossiping about you. There's definitely an earth sign here, somebody within the family, somebody within the workplace, people in the living situation where there may have been some news. Somebody may have decided to get their justice. Maybe they're finally standing up for themselves. Some of us could be, again, receiving word about jobs. Maybe we're going out traveling, going to interviews. We're landing jobs. There's a situation where we may be looking for new homes. There's also a situation here within the family, living situations, even relationships. There's been a lot of gossip. Somebody's dropping the ball. Somebody's dealing with bad news concerning their relationship. So now they're trying to come back. I just put two and two together with some of these people trying to come back. They're dealing with a breakup. Now they're either trying to gossip to other people within your, mutual friends, or gossiping to people within your family, or trying to say shit, passive aggressively on their social media page. Maybe they're trying to come through, trying to message you. Maybe they're realizing that they're blocked. There's been so much that's been said and done to cause a lot of instability. Somebody is ready to move. Somebody is dealing with a lot going on with this situation. And we're just trying to mind our own business and master ourselves. This right here, and guys, if the stream is lagging, I feel like somebody's going to say that the stream is lagging. If the stream is lagging, back out and come back in. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I know there's somebody in here wondering. All I have to say with this, though, is the people that are going around instigating, gossiping, trying to do smear campaigns, right? The truth is out. Somebody's going to end up moving out. There's a lot of instability within the home. You guys could be in a situation where there's roommates. You guys may have a roommate here. They're not pulling their own weight. Some of you guys could be dealing with family members that you guys have been staying with. They're not pulling their own weight. You guys could be dealing with somebody in your friendship where you're like, oh no, I'm not going to be dealing with their BS. I'm not going to be pulling the weight for this person every single time. For what? For what? What am I getting out of it? Chariot. Some of us are dealing with cancers. We're moving forward, y'all. We're moving forward. And because we're deciding to move forward and focus on the self, especially now, there's a lot of success that will come from this decision to move forward. Blocking people here. Some of us are now starting to regain stability within ourselves. After having dealt with so many different situations within the home, within the workplace, within our relationships as a whole, that just proved to be unstable every single time. They never have anything positive to say about what we have going on. There could be some things concerning the home where we're reaching out asking, well, what's going on with this? Why hasn't this been repaired? Why hasn't this been fixed? And somebody's not speaking. Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so we have Two of Pentacles. So this is the get money card. Look at him. Get money. Look at him. Some of us are seeing 222, 444, 911. Okay. Another 2 right here, 222. Didn't we just get through saying that? We see the truth to everybody around us. We see that we're going to have to make a multitude of decisions here that's in our best interest. And I really feel like a lot of people have been trying to oppose us. A lot of people have been trying to tear us down verbally. But now that we see the truth, they know that there's really nothing else that they can say. So they're getting desperate now. They're trying to find other ways to wreak havoc in our lives, or other ways to get in our heads, other ways to make us doubt ourselves, or just to simply try and attack our confidence. So we start doubting ourselves to where we can start thinking, well, damn, maybe I did, do this, or maybe this is my fault. And, you start letting them back in. That's what they're trying to do. That's their last resort, their last ditch effort. We see what's going on already. As long as we continue to manage our time, because some of us are having a hard time, balancing our time properly, balancing between work and home. Once we start to get ourselves back into the groove of said balance and we start to juggle things, then we start to see that as long as we continue to focus on the self, we will regain inner balance as well as outer balance. We won't let anybody distract us, because I also feel like people are trying to distract us. Thank you very much, Alexandria. She says, you're so pretty. Thank you. Yep, Renee, that's very true. They are trying to use other people to start shit. That's what I'm starting to feel like. How do these people know each other, and who sent you? Please be gone, thought. 10 of Swords. These thoughts are getting out of control, y'all. 10 of Swords. Wow. So I see the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Cups reversed. See, so there's going to be a situation where somebody is, oh my God. So there's the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of somebody is, yo, I'm done. Let me pause, yo, because I already see everything is flooding in so quickly. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I'm high energy, and I'm like, y'all know how I get when I read these messages. I'm receiving a crap load of messages right now, and everything that's dealing with me as well. Things are starting to click. Remember how I told you guys, if you guys were triangulated, or if somebody chose a third party over us and they were trying to make it seem like everything was all good, and they started ignoring us, and then now all of a sudden, oh, what happened? What happened to the happy situation? 10 of Houses reversed. Somebody's breaking up. Somebody's not happy. People aren't getting along with each other. Somebody's not sleeping well. Somebody's staying up at night, because they know damn well that whatever they projected out into the world is what they're attracting, but they weren't thinking that far. They weren't thinking past their ass. So this is why they're dealing with the situation here. I feel like there's a situation as well where somebody has a lot of anxiety. They have a lot of fears. They could be seeing things. Somebody could be schizophrenic for real. Somebody could be drinking a lot to try and alleviate some of these symptoms. Somebody can have a lot of personality disorders, or maybe they have a lot of mental disorders. No offense to those of us that are working through these things. It's not to judge anybody, but this is what I'm seeing. There are a lot of people that's trying to do black magic. A lot of people trying to mess with your sleep, trying to mess with your goals, and trying to mess with your plans. But y'all better hit that melatonin and go ahead and get you a little bit of something, because let me go ahead and get some of that myself, because this is getting a little out of hand. This is getting out of hand, because I'm going to have to tell y'all something serious, and I'm going to need y'all to be prepared, because this is getting out of hand. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm coughing in y'all's ear. You don't get off till you cough. Now back to what I was saying. Oh, shit. Ooh. Here we go. Is everybody ready? Everybody in the chat right now. Hit me with the A, man. Wait, Marie's over here cracking up. Alicia said, ain't beautiful when they can't touch you. Wish I was there. Said, oh. Are you flirting with me, girl? Stop. You're so cute. Wait, Renee says, yep, X had 2 TB. Oh, in 2 years. Damn. See, I know I can get pretty sarcastic with the things that I have to say, and I can get pretty callous, but that's intense. I'm sorry to hear that. But one thing I would have to say, see, y'all see how it brought me down a little bit? You hear it? I hear it. I probably am just making shit up. But back to what I was saying, some of us could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody that has earth, fire, and water in their chart. Right? Specifically male. Somebody like this, somebody that just, they don't know if they're coming or going. They don't know if they're here or they're there or they're everywhere. They don't know what they want to do in life. They don't have any direction. They're really lusty. They're really impulsive. Again, remember how we just saw the Knight of Swords earlier? There are multiple knights here. So there are multiple people here. It's not just one person. Somebody said that they were going to come through. They never came through. Look at this. She's silly. Wait, Chris Style. I like that name, Chris Style. That's cute. She said, girl, you'll find it. Okay, let me focus because y'all know I'll get distracted. Okay, look. All I know is whoever this person is or whoever these people are, try to be in and out of your life thinking that, they can just come back like a revolving door. Like we didn't just put up the exit sign for them to get up out of our lives. We put that up a long time ago. And now you're still trying to come back, trying to be relevant? No, man. And this is what I feel like is happening here. Somebody that has been in and out of our lives, somebody that we gave our all to, somebody that has been manipulative and trying to change the narrative. For real though, right? They're trying to change the narrative and they'll have you believe that you're the one to blame, when really they know exactly what they did. Multiple people here know what they did. There are too many people not to mention. I mean, look, I don't give a damn if it's male or female, whoever it is, whoever these people are, we're closed off to this. But the issue that I see with this, it's like it could be a situation where somebody's not in touch with their emotions because they always try to mask them by drinking or taking drugs, or they just never knew how to properly express how it is that they feel, nor do they even try. It's like pulling teeth with certain people here. Just to get, some simple dialogue, just to get them to answer a question directly. It's like, matter of fact, let's see this King of Cups reversed. Girl, all I know is return negative energy back to sender 100-fold. Y'all probably thought y'all wouldn't hear that again, but nope. I'm going to slip it in every once in a while. King of Cups reversed. Hey, Lesby. I was wondering when you get here. Now, I'm done. Lesby, you got here at a weird time, girl, so maybe this message is definitely for you too. But, oh, no. No. Do y'all see this shit? King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. Let's talk about this. Now, we already said that this is the type of person that will take advantage of your vulnerabilities, They're emotionally imbalanced. They're deceptive. They're emotionally abusive, right? We already covered that with this person, right? And for some of us, it could just simply be someone that is completely emotionally detached. They don't ever want to look within. That could also be what's going on here. But with this, there are a lot of people around us that are trying to shake our confidence because they are jealous. Whatever it is that we possess, it could be something as simple as how charming we are, or how funny we are, or our talents, the way we look. I even had someone comment on the way that I walked, and I heard the jealousy. Oh, you got a cute walk. I wish I could walk like that. And I was thinking, girl, just walk how you walk, girl. Don't worry about me. But thank you, right? That's the kind of energy that I see with this. They may compliment you, but they're really jealous. Or they may act like they're supporting you, but they're undercover haters. See, when you see the King of Cups reversed, especially aside everything that we already covered energetically, this is someone that knows that they can appear as the King of Cups upright. But they know damn well they're the King of Cups reversed, girl. I knew there was a reason I had to smoke before I went ahead and continued, because this is crazy. I knew I was feeling something hella off. And I'm just trying to stay in my own lane. Welcome, Marlon. We're just trying to stay in our own lane. We're worried about our own business. And like, this person could have been like, I feel like this person is two-faced. They could be smiling in your face and expressing interest in you. But then you're, behind your back, to everybody that you know, to everybody that they know, they have a different opinion. I see 4444. Love it. I love it, because things are, in fact, manifesting. Things are, in fact, let me clear my throat. Things are, in fact, coming to fruition. Yet, I mean, look, this is somebody that has a false charm. They know they're a liar. They know that everything that they've said to appear as though they're sweeping you off of your feet was just bullshit. And it doesn't even have to be somebody that you're involved with romantically or were involved with romantically. I see a lot of people like this. A lot of haters, undercover haters. So now that you're moving up the ladder of the glow up, and they're seeing the greater heights that we're reaching, now they stopped cold turkey doing all the things that they did before to woo you. It's like hot and cold. They're trying to manipulate the situation. This is someone that rushes into love too quickly. They may have said, I love you too quickly. Maybe they're just giving you a lot of gifts just to make you think, well, this person isn't trying to hurt me, or this person ain't a hater. They're saying this, and, they seem really supportive, and they're, giving me things and spending money on me. So it doesn't really seem like they're trying to use me for anything. But lo and behold, you find out that everything that you guys were building together was just an illusion. Everything that they said they felt is easily changeable because they were never really invested. They were more codependent than anything. They want to control everything, every aspect of the relationship, every aspect of you. It's like their way or the highway, right? No. All I have to say about this before I choke half to death is we saw through this a long time ago. Maybe we just realized that we were giving to a void. Like somebody's trying to fill a void. They use people, they use vices, they use things to fill a void. And that's all they prefer to do with their lives. But they don't really factor in the people that end up getting hurt. Or maybe they even do. Maybe it's something that they enjoy doing. It's like the bullied becomes the bully. But sometimes there are stories where the bully doesn't become the bully because the bully, or the bullied rather, knows how it feels. And they don't want anybody else to feel that way. So they do what they can by spreading awareness. I mean, look at this. It's like in front of God, this person is just dealing the final blow. Everybody sees. This could even be a situation where you're in court and you're bringing all your evidence and somebody tries to low blow you. And it's the very one that betrayed us in the first place. They don't have any room to be acting like their behavior is warranted, right? I really feel like there's a family situation that's just causing a lot of depression. I feel like whoever's dealing with this breakup, and even for the single people out there, there's somebody that you know that's dealing with this energy. We could be picking up on all of this energy, and we're also working through our own situations that resonate with feeling like we can't either get someone out of our head, somebody's seeing things, somebody's trying to cause pain. There's someone here that's dealing with a lot of pain. And rather than constructively dealing with this, they're not. They're numbing it. But guess what, though? Hey, bitch. Right? Look at my girl. That's the squad. I love this because not only do we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, but with this Nine of Cups here, I feel like we've already said our piece and we've already made our decision to walk away. Yet we could be picking up on certain people going through all of this right now. Things are falling apart. But here we are focusing on the self. And there's emotional fulfillment and abundance, prosperity. And I feel like these people see that this is the energy that we're moving into. Show me the Five of Cups. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of sadness and regret for all of the time, money, energy that we spent on relationships that were one-sided. We're tired of it. Somebody is really shedding a lot of tears over all of this. Some of us may be dealing with debts that we are rectifying right now. We're trying to gain stability financially. And I do see that we're doing that. It's just we may have got caught up in all this stuff here where it may have delayed our progress here. We're healing. Like I said, we're focused on ourselves. And because we're doing this, we're able to heal. But there's a lot that we're picking up on. And I don't know how many of you guys in the chat. You guys let me know in the chat right now. Have you guys been picking up on that energy where you feel like you're like nothing's wrong in your life? You're doing good. You're focused on, glowing up and getting the bag. But then this wave of energy hits you or somebody comes to mind for no real reason at all. And you're like, why? Why though? And I really feel like somebody is starting to look in the mirror. Somebody is reminiscing all of the things that we did, all of the things that we tried to do, all the chances that we've given. I also see that there are people here that don't give a damn about any of that, and they just want to be spiteful and vengeful. And they know what they're doing. If anything, they're proud of it. And most of the time, especially if we're dealing with psychic attacks, feeling drained, feeling like our sleep is being interrupted, I feel like that's where all of this influence is coming from. This is wild. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Some of us are dealing with the move for sure. We're having to take care of, like I said, those of us dealing with things breaking down in the home or just whatever unexpected expenses that you guys need to take care of. It's like whatever money is coming in, it's going right back out. We're trying to heal. We're feeling a little bit lonely right now while we're going through this. Maybe we feel lonely surrounded by other people. We're thinking about what happened back when we were kids. Something may trigger us to reminisce. Everybody that's now estranged in some way, they're separated, they're not really, and it's for one reason or another, certain people in the family that have been doing this smear campaign, turning everybody against the other. Because if they can't control you anymore, if they don't have a foothold in your life anymore, they're going to use other people to do it. And we may have felt isolated because of that. Some of us are having to get what we're owed for sure. There's definitely a situation concerning children, child support, moving expenses, and the list goes on that we're really focused on. We're really thinking about everything. And while we're healing our heart, we're looking back on all the situations that we've overcome with people here that have done nothing but abuse us in some way. Some of us could be dealing with somebody that not only emotionally abuses their targets, but they will leave that person with no solution. Like they're completely ruined. They make that other person become financially codependent upon them so that when they pull the rug out from underneath their target won't have anywhere to go. No money, no, they would have turned everyone against this person. So now they have no support system. They know what they're doing. They know what they've done. Some of us would love to heal what's been going on within the family, but we also realize that we can't change certain people. You know, some people are just hard headed as hell for no real reason at all. Show me the Ace of Cups. Somebody is extremely stubborn and vengeful and spiteful. They're especially deceptive for sure. They tell half truths and then act like they didn't know it was a lie. Oh, I was supposed to tell you that other part? Well, I didn't think it was important, or No, you knew what you were doing. You were full of BS. There are a lot of people around us right now that are sneaking around, so be wary. Keep your eyes peeled when you're out and about. Somebody could be trying to pickpocket somebody. I feel like somebody is probably sneaking out to go visit their third party, fourth party, fifth party, sixth party, all the parties, right? Somebody is trying to hide and run from consequences, from conviction. This also is a testament to what we need to do. Whatever you're dealing with, continue to stay silent about what your next move will be. Have a plan B, plan C, plan D. Don't even say it out loud if you don't want to. Don't even write it so there's no paper trail. Keep it completely to yourself. And whatever you need to do to get away when you need to get away, follow suit and never look back. Don't show your hand until it's time. Because there are a lot of people trying to play games. There's a lot for advice here. Four of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Wands. Again, now we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Y'all, do y'all see this? Look at what we have coming towards us. They know this. This is why they're working so hard. It could even be a simply spiritual warfare. We're still working through severing soul ties, and we're working through healing generational curses. This is what's coming in. So it's not just romantic. It's not just friendships or family members. These are all the things that we're dealing with spiritually as a whole, collectively. And all of these new beginnings that we're being presented with, the opportunity to get creative and to focus on our passions. Get that fire in your belly reignited and sustained. Don't be surprised if while you're going towards this, people will use your kindness against you. They will use anything and everything. Anything you say can and will be used against you, period. And I'm not just talking about in the court of law. Right? It goes beyond just the Miranda rights and its meaning. Right? And for some reason, I'm feeling like somebody needs to make sure they're read their Miranda rights. Or if they find out they weren't read their Miranda rights, they could slip and slide out of something. I don't know why it came to mind, but it came to mind. But back to what I was saying about that passion. Focus on getting creative, tapping into that artistic side of you. What do you love to do? Do you love to read? Do you love to paint? Do you love to write? Do you love to draw? Whatever it is. Sing, dance, get back into that. Even if it's just to satisfy yourself. Because that is what will replenish your soul. That is what will give you that life force you need to keep pushing through all of this. Because these people will try to do low blows for real. People will be showing their ass. And some of these people are people we've been holding on to due to familiarity. And we're realizing that there are fears circulating around letting go of certain relationships because of the history, because of everything that we've invested already. It's like, damn, I mean, I might as well give it one more chance after all I've done, after all I've put up with. Something's got to give. And of course, we hope that people wouldn't be so superficial and people wouldn't be so, self-involved or self-indulgent. But we can't control them and we can't change them, but we can control our own selves, our own lives, and we can make the changes necessary to improve our lives, improve ourselves. And we know that holding on to certain people, especially family members, maybe we've been holding on for so long because they were family, and it's like, well, damn, their family, who doesn't want a relationship with their family members, right? But you realize that some people are not going to change. Some people, all they care about are flashy things. They care about appearances more than they do about the core of a person, the heart and soul of a person. They only care about shiny things and flashy cars, pretty women in the bars. And all they care about is money. And that's all they have to offer. And I think someone knows that deep down. All they have to offer is money or things, but they themselves are not honest. And I really feel like we know that. We know that things concerning our finances, especially right now, after dealing with all of this, after having to relocate, after having to, take care of this, take care of that, things within the family, health issues. I even see things where people are just, they don't have a conscience. They don't care. They know that you have a conscience though, and they will use your conscience against you. I need you guys to keep that in mind. They will use your kindness against you. They take your kindness for weakness. So they'll use that against you. They'll use the fact that you want to take care of someone. They'll use the fact that, you have a conscience. But they're not looking within and they're not looking to change, and they know that. And I think somewhere deep down, we've always known that about multiple people here. Yeah, keep silent for sure about what your next steps will be. Don't say a word to anybody. You can say hello and goodbye, but I feel like now more than ever throughout the rest of this year, you guys, not even just for today or tomorrow, throughout the rest of this year, don't tell anybody anything about what you're doing. Don't really share any information, period. Watch out for your sensitive information. Watch out for all of that, because I feel like people are going to try and pull out all the stops. One thing I do see is interesting. Before we saw the alien upright, this is just a chunk, so we're going to pause, right? But this was upright earlier. And I felt like that was our energy. We were keeping to ourselves, but there's somebody that's really trying to hide. If somebody may have been silent, they haven't been texting back, they haven't been answering texts, they haven't been, answering the door. I feel like that's how we need to be. If people pop up, if people message us, don't even respond anymore, just block it. If somebody comes to the door, popping up at your house, before you get the chance to make your plans to do whatever it is that you need to do to get out, don't answer the door. Even if they hear that you're inside, don't even answer the door. Act like you don't hear anything. Because there are people here that have tried it and will continue to try it. And this is what I see coming up. Watch out. Somebody's going to be brought to their knees, baby. All this happening psychically within the subconscious mind. Some of you guys could be having a lot of dreams with certain people or certain things that you're looking up the symbolism for. Piecing everything together. This is why. Somebody's plotting. They're really trying it. Somebody's going through it right now too. The final blow. The Magician here. We're reaching our highest potential the more that we invest in ourselves. And that even goes for financially. I heard something from Lisa Nichols where she had a savings account. And every time she got a check from her little, 9 to 5, she would put a certain percentage and then increase that percentage as, each time after. But she would put a percentage of her check into that savings account, and she would never open it, never look at it. She just invested for her business, and she wrote the check out to her dreams. And that really spoke to me when I heard her say that, because I never thought about doing that. Nothing like that ever came to mind. But then I thought to myself after I heard this and realized, wow, I never came up with this on my own. Why? Then I was looking at who I was investing in, and I asked myself, why? Why would I do that? Why are you investing in those who are not investing in you? And why aren't you investing in yourself? Why aren't you investing in your vision and in your dreams? So now, especially looking at 9 to 5s, that is your investor. And before, the way that I would look at 9 to 5s are, they're just a waste. It's modern day slavery, F this, But now I'm looking at it like, damn, that's a good point. That is your investor. And it's all about investing in yourself. You are your investor. I've been listening to a lot of successful people and listening to their testimonies, seeing how they got to where they are now. And seeing that they too came from humble beginnings. And it makes me think to myself, well, damn, what's my excuse? Some of these people have less than I do right now. And I'm already complaining like, oh, I wish I had this, or, oh, looking at what I don't have. Investing in people, places, and things that I didn't need to be investing in. All investing in things that had nothing to do with myself. And now I'm saying, wow. I'm going to let that sit and ruminate. Because, hey, bitch, I feel like we're getting to a point now where I just love how she looks in this card, y'all. Look, doesn't she look like she's saying, hey, bitch, hey, bitch? That's so funny. This is where we're headed. The more that we invest in our creativity, in our talents, in our hobbies, in positive endeavors, working out. Some of us are starting a diet. We're starting a workout routine, workout regimen. We're focusing on what we're putting in our body. So now we're quitting smoking. For me, I know I'm quitting drinking. Yeah, everybody always has an excuse for why I should be drinking. Oh, well, you could drink then and that. No, if I want to lose weight and continue to lose the weight, if I want to stay level-headed, clear-headed, if I want to increase my vibration, I can't be doing what I used to do, going out here, running around in the clubs, running around at the bars, spending money. Every dollar that goes to alcohol and cigarettes is money that you're not investing in yourself and that you're investing in destroying you. Those are things that are destructive. I don't care how good it feels. Even the greenery, right? I love to smoke the tree, but at some point, when do I invest that money to get that sack? Into myself. It's not about, depriving myself of pleasures. It's all about sacrifice. It's all about how bad do you want it? And listening to these people, they weren't worried about all that. They weren't going out and drinking and hanging out and doing all of that. It gets lonely. I get it. But even being surrounded with this energy that we've been tapping into right here, we're better off alone. With friends like these, who needs enemies, right? And I believe that we've already realized that. We know that some people are not living up to their potential. We know that we've only been looking at people's potential rather than where they are right now. This could get better down the line. It could. Don't get me wrong, not to sound like a cynic or a pessimist or whatever, but it could, but also it's looking past the reality. It's looking past what is. This is crazy. But the hey bitch, y'all, this is going to be us at the meet and greets, right? This is all of y'all's cups. This is me chilling. Hey bitch. Lotus squad. Nine of Wands reversed. That's so silly. That's funny. Yes, girl. Y'all know I've been talking about this party bus. Just keep in mind, y'all, I would love to do this full time, but it's getting to the point to where I need an outside investor. You guys have been lovely, coming through with the donations, coming through with the private readings and the, becoming members and all of that. But I want to take this to the next level, you guys. And I think it would be amazing to meet you all. There are new people in here, I know for sure. So in case you are new, we've been talking about doing a party bus where we can do a meet and greet and just have a good time, But keep in mind, being the boss, gotta pay the boss. I mean, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss, right? I almost screwed that up, but y'all know what I meant. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. And I think we're realizing that more and more, especially when it comes to our investments, and not just financial investments now. It's all about energetic investments, emotional investments, mental investments, all of that, all of the above. We're really starting to manage ourselves in all of those realms. And we're getting clear on our vision. And we're staying focused on our vision. That's why people are coming out the woodwork. Just piece two and two together. That is why people are coming out of the woodwork to take you off course, because for every distraction, it holds you back. I don't know how many steps back. Just apply it to your situation. People are trying to hold you back, keep you stuck. Some of you guys may have already gotten that notion that people are just there to solely distract you. They serve no other purpose but that, or to drag you down with them. That's their only purpose that they serve. But now we are leaders. Some of us are entrepreneurs out here for real. We're starting a small business. Some of us are expanding. We're able to hire employees. We're able to get business loans, get what we need to establish ourselves. We're finding investors. Some of us are really finding ways to make a lucrative amount of money just by tapping into our hobbies, our talents, and our creativity. We're starting to realize that managing ourselves goes beyond just managing our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. We have to manage the people that we have in our lives. We have to manage, our time. We have to manage this, that, and the third. We have to manage it all. And I feel like we're stepping into this role. Some of us are taking on the leadership role with more confidence. And I think a lot of people are sensing that, and they're feeling that, and they're feeling threatened by that. See, they're blocked. Eight of Wands reverse is clarifying this Nine of Wands reverse. Isn't that cute how they're both next to each other reversed? Look at this. Let's put the rest of the cards down because it's a chunk. There's a lot wanting to come out, you guys. Somebody's blocked. Somebody's hitting the roadblock for real. Somebody's hitting the wall for real. And they have a lot of inner conflict that they're fighting through. Somebody's fighting a lot within the home. They're fighting a lot in general. We're coming out of the storm. Aw. Tay knows that I watch your streams every Monday night with my grandchildren. Aw. Hi. I don't know if they're there now, but hey. Wait, Dorothy Cabin says, hello, beautiful. I have a few watching me daily on the computer, not liking it. Yes, family waiting to pounce on my rewards. Yep. Yep. And I really feel like a lot of people, when I brought up earlier about the spiritual advisors on this platform and on other social media platforms that appear to be in your corner when they're giving you futuristic readings, I feel like some of them tell their viewers and their audience things that would hurt their listeners, meaning that they either give false hope, or they like to, again, use the need to believe and wanting this and wanting to hear that. They abide by that. And I notice that more and more. And sometimes people just give advice not to be helpful, but to keep you dependent on either their approval or to keep you dependent in some way. I'm noticing a lot of that. And I think that's the clearest that I could have ever put that, because right here, I see air energy coming out, and I'm telling you, I already picked up on this person earlier. Queen of Cups reversed and the Judgment reversed. I told you guys that these people do not have any conscience. They have no remorse. They don't care about the things that they say and do. They don't care about the love that they receive. They don't value it. I feel like man, somebody has been codependent in some way on whoever they're with, or just people in general. They need to have that dynamic for them to feel on top and to feel in control. And I feel like somebody is finally I feel like there's a woman scorned here. Somebody's pissed off. There's somebody that has definitely been deceptive. They're using someone to get under our skin. They're definitely using other people to get under our skin for sure. And I also feel like they know just what to say to get a reaction. This is what I brought up earlier with that ticking time bomb. They are pissed at the world. They're pissed at everybody but themselves. They're pissed off at everybody that has nothing to do with the cause of their life now being in shambles, rather than being angry with themselves, who's the actual culprit, who is actually responsible for the result of their own lives. This is why they're trying to attack other people's confidence. They don't want anybody else doing better than they are, and they know it's because they're not doing good at all. And it's forcing them to look in the mirror and see that, no, we were not happy, and no, we were not successful. No, we were not stable because of you. We can do it all by ourselves and ourselves. And I think they've always known that. So if they attack your confidence, that stops you from doing the very thing that shows them up without you really having the intention of showing them up. That's just how they feel, because they know that they're not living up to their potential. Three of Pentacles reversed. Now, we know that we've got to do some serious planning if we want to move forward. And we know that working with certain people, some of us may have talked about roommating with certain people, or maybe we're coming out of a roommate situation where now we feel like, you know what, we're just going to do this on our own. I know I can do it on my own. I don't need anybody else's help. Although it would make things a bit easier, I'd rather be alone with the security of knowing that no one can interfere with my livelihood. Show me the High Priestess reversed. And we're going to wrap this up, y'all, because we're almost at the outcome. Show me the High Priestess reversed. Girl, Blue Flame coming through. Hold up. She said they don't care about the subs. They just want to make money, not gifted at all. Exactly. Real readers are gifted. And I'm not even trying to be cocky or arrogant or any of that. I just feel like, you know, if you're good, you're good. If you know it resonates, it resonates. It should on some level resonate in some way, right? But I don't know. They do use clickbait titles. That's funny that you mentioned that, because I almost forgot that. High Priestess reversed. And that's so funny that I noticed your message right when I'm clarifying this. Because that's the High Priestess reversed. This is somebody that likes to appear like they're basically the Miss Cleo of the spiritual community, right? I really feel like just like she got exposed, they're getting exposed too. Yeah, they're all about the money, self-serving. I feel like we're more focused on investing in ourselves, like I discussed earlier. We're really starting to focus on where our money is going to, because there's a lot that's been going out. Some of us may have been going out with a lot of people here, and that's been spending a lot of money as well. And now that you have unexpected expenses coming up, now that's kind of like, damn, you know, I shouldn't have gone out or whatever. I shouldn't have went out to eat, or I shouldn't have did this. You know, I could have had this, and this. You know, it could be a situation where somebody's blowing money on alcohol for sure, you know, or they're doing something here. And beware of that energy of loneliness, you guys. Some people will try to use that against us. We're feeling lonely, and maybe we're feeling good about getting attention from someone and feeling desired again, and, you know, being in someone's arms. But there's somebody here that would rather escape with the tail between their legs. They don't hold themselves accountable. They will never look within. No matter what they tell you, don't believe it. Somebody is using the silent treatment. I definitely see Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy coming back out again with that Queen of Cups reversed as well. I didn't even mention that. We mentioned Pisces and Cancer earlier. But either way, there's every sign here. That's the thing. It's not just one person. We're bored of certain people here. Or maybe we know that we're not interested in certain people here and we're just entertaining certain people that don't need to be entertained. That hit deep. I'm about to clarify this Ace of Pentacles because you know what? It's like, keep in mind, I do take my own advice, y'all. Every time I do these damn readings, it's like, shit. I feel that. Yes, they are jealous. That's the universe. That's the universe wants to bless Virgo. So true. You've seen the bench warmers. I don't even know what that is. Yep, they learn tarot, but not gifted by God. It's dark. Yeah, I felt that too. And it's very surface level. I I'm definitely not feeling lonely. I enjoy my own company. Girl, keep in mind I'm not reading just for you. Okay. Blue flame. Calm down, girl. Okay, let me see. Entertain us. Look up. Oh yeah, Nirvana's awesome, dude. Not lonely, happy, and quiet. All I know is there's somebody here that's feeling lonely. Okay, let me do my reading, y'all. I used to feel lonely until I came home to my dad. Exactly. I mean, you can't ever really truly be lonely, but sometimes it does creep up. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I've never felt that way. You know, most of the time I enjoy my own company. But there are days and times where, yeah, we all have a tendency to feel a little bit lonely. And like I said before, especially around certain people that we don't need to be around, that's the loneliest that we could ever feel, is usually being surrounded by people and feeling alone, you know? But you get it. Ace of Pentacles. All this extra stuff, though. Oh, look at these. All this other stuff, though. Yo. This is so funny. See, okay, this is why I'm saying they don't want you to get what we're about to get here. And we already saw the Havage card, right? I'm telling y'all. We already saw the windfall of money. We've already seen these new beginnings, these new opportunities, new jobs, new homes, all these different things. We're able to travel the world. We're able to go out and see success within our creative endeavors, within ourselves. This is how people are seeing us. This is what people are seeing us manifest. Look, this is all in the outcome. The World, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Nine of Chalices. This is what is coming, and they know it. This is crazy. I just want to take a picture of these. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. And you see the sunflower above her here? And I like how it looks like an eye to me up here. We can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way, right? I just feel the energy of this. This is the outcome as long as we continue to focus on new beginnings, focus on our creativity, tap into your center. Meditate, exercise, go out and continue your diet, because whatever you've got to do to sneak your way out, do it and don't tell a soul. We're at a crossroad. And I feel like these new beginnings, moving, not letting anyone shake your faith in yourself. This is crazy. Every time I'm pulling these cards, I can feel the energy. This is tripping me out because after having come out of all of this, And there could be a situation where religion could have gotten in the way, race, different cultures, family members trying to sabotage relationships, sabotage your success because you've chosen to be spiritual rather than religious. Maybe they're more conservative, you're not. Regardless of all of that, keep moving forward with your vision because that is going to open so many new doors for you that will be lucrative. You will find new work. Look at this. Some of us are awaiting word on whether we have the job, and some of us are maybe a little bit shocked or concerned, about how things are going to go, but it's going to go well. Somebody's playing the field. Somebody's definitely playing the field here. And there could be a situation where somebody may want to reunite with us. It could be a Gemini here. Someone wants us to move. Oh my God. I'm done. But all I know is this Tower and this Hierophant reversed. I like how we just circled right on back. Leave all of these people behind that are trying to keep you from reaching your highest potential. Balance your money, your time, your energy. To rest is to walk further. And these new beginnings, y'all, this is the advice. Let go of whatever it is you need to, let go of, especially concerning living situations, relationships where people are trying to hold on to you. Do what you need to do and do what's best for you, because the only ace we don't see right now is the Ace of Swords, but I already know we have the Ace of Swords because we saw the Two of Swords reversed earlier. We are already aware of the truth, especially with that Tower that we saw earlier and even now. The truth's already out. This is crazy. Things may seem crazy now, but I really feel like there's a lot of beautiful, abundant, love-filled energy coming our way. I'm just looking at this. Wow. Some of us may be going through a really tough time right now, but I'm telling you, not only is there a light at the end of the tunnel, we're finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, girl. And on that note, that is all I have to say on that. The hit is red and awaits a group. That's funny. So, you know how Zeus, Odin always approached as a beggar. Interesting that you bring this up. Wish I could see what you see. Honey, don't worry. It's coming. You will see it. I'm just trying to tell you. Look. We got the Hey Bitch card. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the Ace of Pentacles, girl. And the World, the Lovers, and the Two of Chalices. Yo, everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to work out just when you need it. Things are falling in place in divine timing. Whatever it is that we're working through right now, it won't even matter when it's all said and done. And I see a lot of abundance as well, especially with this World and Ace of Pentacles. This is crazy, yo. This is like, I didn't expect it to end like that. Wow. I don't even know what to say, you guys. This is amazing. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm literally like on the cool. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say about what I'm seeing right now. What a beautiful way to end the reading. There's going to be some hiccups in the road. I see that for sure, but I feel like that is being imposed on us by people that we're not really investing in like that. So it doesn't really affect us. It doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? It could also be the fact that we've blocked it out too, but we will be picking up on it psychically. But I feel like there are people that will try to come back and are trying to come back, cause problems because of where we're headed. This is crazy. Yo, everybody in the chat, how do y'all feel right now? Do you guys feel hopeful? How do you guys feel in this moment? Because it's such a mixed bag. Yo. I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, off of my heart. I can feel the happiness and the abundance coming. Like I just can't see it yet, but I feel it. And it's a good feeling. It's full of love. It's full of hope. Wow. Not for public said I'm lit. Same. Dee Dee says, people try to purposefully shoot me out of my check or short me out of my check. Oops. And I thought that I wasn't going to go to the office and get it, basically just bullying me. Uh-huh. Make sure you hold them to it. And you know what I've noticed about companies that do that? Make sure you have all your documentation of all of your hours. Write them down if you have to, because sometimes they'll try and change what's been entered into the computer as well. Like they're slick. Like people don't know how to do math. But I feel you. Queen Empress says, oh, wait, oops, dang. She says, I see, hear, and feel it. Yes. Yes. I think also the whole confidence thing with us is that we're realizing that the insecurities that have been projected upon us, the fears, the doubts, they're not ours. We know that. Queen Empress says, hey, Lotus, haven't been here in a while, but glad to be here to hear this. Glad to have you, girl. He says, I feel like my avatar. Vimber, you know what? Don't play with me on this stream, sir. Participate or don't participate, but no semantics. They thought I was going to confront them, but I did. Good. Good. You need to hold them to it. I feel like we need to do that with everybody. I can feel me having more courage and confidence in myself. Yes, Dee Dee. Yes, girl. Wait, worked in local government. There was nothing that I could do. God removed me from that job. Yes, ma'am. But see, the funny thing about that is initially while we're going through it, it seems like, damn, what am I going to do? You know, how could this happen? Especially now, you know, but then we realize we end up finding something better. We just don't see it initially. I feel like that's what energy I'm getting from this. You know? James, wait, you always make me feel right. Good, because you are. James says, sounds crazy, but I feel like God's stepping in. Yep. Yeah, of course. It's a good thing. I know, November. I'm just giving you a hard time. So Akila says, ready for the world. Yes. I love that attitude. Okay, wait, Pauline. Pauline, this is my first time seeing you in here, girl, but hello. Came late, but I'm going to definitely replay. I feel like I have a chance to do better and that I'd better be careful for being happy. Wait, what was that last part though? Because, well, you're right about being careful, girl. Should I understand that? Look, happiness is on its way. Wait, Marie said he sure did. I just meditated before I came in. Nice. And what were your visuals, if you would like to share with us? I'm curious. Did you have any specific thoughts or emotions come about? Now we're getting into the therapy portion of the reading. How did that make you feel? And what did you see? Ooh. Beautiful reading, you guys. This is crazy. Wow. If you guys move, this just came to mind. If you guys move, don't tell anybody where you're at. Because there may be some of you that are dealing with people that may be trying to pop up. You guys are probably like, they ain't gonna pop up. But if you guys do, deal with that. Okay? If you guys do move, don't tell anybody. I don't give a damn if they're your family members. Don't tell anybody where you're at. Just visit people where they're at. And I'm not even trying to be funny. That just came to mind. Don't tell anybody where you're going and where you're at. I don't give a damn if they, I'm sorry. And, blah, blah. Don't. It doesn't matter if they're sorry or not. Stay quiet. I had a vision, in the Wizard of Oz when they all wake up in the poppy field, poppy, and see the Emerald City right in front of them. Ooh. Interesting. James, do you work with crystals? Still have to work on my energy. Yes. Nobody knows where I am. Ghost. Good, Renee. Yes, girl. Don't bring me no. I'm an empath and I had to leave my old narcissistic relationship behind because it was draining me out of my energy. Exactly. And I feel like it's very subtle. Do you guys ever experience that after you hang out with them, you feel like you, A, can't sleep, and B, you feel all icky inside? Like, that's the only word that I could use to describe the feeling is icky. But yet you can't really pinpoint why, Or they'll just say little things that make you go, Why'd you say that? I'm surrounded by folks. Wait, I'm surrounded by folks that don't like happy hearts. I'm seeing a lot of this lately. Some people don't even have to be envious about who you are, who you know, and what you do. They could just be envious at the fact that you're happy and they're not, which I find to be very pathetic, pitiful, and sad. My enemy's been telepathically conversing with me in my dreams like, oh, Didi, you hit that nail on the head, girl. I was wondering if anybody was dealing with that as well. They do use wet dreams as a way to sap your energy. But they can appear to you in your dream as someone that you may not have spoken to in a while, or, sometimes they're able to mask their identity under the guise of someone else that you know or have known or whatever. I noticed that too. I noticed that too. So used to being down, have to get used to this feeling. Feeling is good. Exactly. That's why I was like, I don't even know what to say. Yes. Yes. Violated. That's the perfect word for that, how that feels. Yeah. She said, yep, like you've been slimed. Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? All I know is, guys, keep doing what you're doing, because obviously what you're doing is working, you know? Keep investing in yourself. And you know what? I love that I brought up earlier, because I almost forgot to talk about that with you guys. That story that Lisa Nichols was telling in regards to investing in herself. What's funny is this little detail that I left out, is she was investing in a dream that she didn't quite know what it was yet. But the fact that she was investing in herself and in her dream spoke volumes to me. Even if you don't know how you're going to do something, what you want to do specifically, or, whatever the case may be, invest in yourself. And I've been looking at, there was a video that I had watched. I wish I could remember who it was, but there was a video on YouTube here that was talking about one of the many keys to success. They talk about putting away your phone. Don't sleep with your phone next to you, because a lack of sleep drains your energy and it slows down brain function. Right? Another thing was, of course, getting adequate rest. That kind of ties into leaving your phone alone, staying away from social media. Not, maybe they devote 10, 20 minutes to social media and then that's it. Right? But they're disciplined in that. Another one was not spending money on poverty, like not being in a poverty consciousness while you're spending money, basically. I think that's how they said it. And he listed all of the things that tie into that. And it was alcohol, drugs, leisure things you don't need, basically. Things that you have buyer's remorse about after you get it. Like you're happy for 10 minutes and you have buyer's remorse. Things like that. But especially the drinking, the smoking, all of that. Because that money is not like you're just drinking that money away. Especially going out to eat was another thing. And in the midst of us getting these things, we're not really thinking about it. We're just like, we got it. We could spend it. But the thing is all of that adds up. So while we may have, a dinner out here or there, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, it really made me look at where my money is really going and how it all adds up at the end of the day. And although it may be hard not to, puff a little bit or whatever, realizing that stuff will always be there and that I need to invest in myself more than ever just to make it to where I'm financially stable and where I want to be. That's what's most important right now. And Lisa Nichols' testimony about that check, mailing a check to herself, to her dreams, that is to be admired and to be duplicated, right? Invest in the self. Because investing in other people, investing in what they felt, what they're telling you they feel and what they want to do and all that, it's better just to invest in yourself, because you're very sure about where you're going, where you're headed. And anybody else that's coming along trying to distract us is not, they're not meant to come with us. No matter if they mean well or not, they're not meant to. Culture vulture. Okay, I don't know who that is, but if you are coming in here to troll, thanks for your view. And we don't care about you hating. I deactivated my whole entire Facebook and started another one. Nice. How to protect yourself from the vamps. Ooh, that's a good idea for a video. Those are the horror movies that get to me when the person is not crazy. uh, Wait, neuro nurse here. Sleep is very, very important. Renee, girl, yes. And sometimes we try to make it on 4 or 5 hours, or maybe we'll stay up real late. We may still have 8 hours of sleep, even if we go to bed late, but still, it's like we're probably, look, if you're like me, you'll listen to stuff on your phone, to help you go to sleep, or trying to get the thoughts or whatever's you're picking up on at night. Because I find at night it happens a lot more. During the day, I'm good. I'm not, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my own thing. I'm coming up with plans. I'm editing stuff. But during the evening when it's time to go to bed, that's where certain things come to mind. And it's like, what the hell? So I try to listen to my phone, and I haven't been sleeping well. And I've even been noticing, if I have a couple of drinks, close to bedtime, then I really don't sleep well. I mean, I even saw concerning studies that drinking in general messes up your circadian rhythm. And of course, it messes up your dopamine and serotonin levels, so all these things are coming into play, and I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just like, drinking helps me sleep, and, doing this. But the next day I'm all sluggish. I don't want to do anything. I have a headache, not exercising, being too sedentary also affects the mood. It also makes me feel, so all these things I've really been thinking about. That's cool that you guys have been, focusing on that. I want to date, however, sex is off limits. I'm trying to give this a chance. That's good that you're doing that. If he's willing to wait, then I'll keep him around. Exactly. And honestly, that's a good way to test somebody's character as well. How bad do you really want me? Are you really invested in me? Plus that whole soul tie thing. You don't want to be just sleeping with anybody. Will the energy from celibacy help in moving forward in our path? As an empath, my past partner will literally tell me that they feel rejuvenated after sleeping with me while I felt drained. Yeah. See, yeah, I definitely feel like that's an established soul tie that needs to be severed. You can do some energy work with that, and then just keeping celibate until you find someone that for sure will do right by you. Yes, love self first, and you will never settle exactly for BS. Yep. Betty B, I think we all could, do better with that, listening to our need for sleep. Thin line between self-love and narcissism. Yep. There is a thin line. It's all about balance. You don't want to get too self-indulgent. You don't want to be too codependent on other people. I feel celibacy is extremely important to connecting to your higher self. It's an energy transference. Exactly. Plug and sockets equal energy. Yep. Energy exchanges. Yep. Wait, let's be. You know who Happy Harry is? Who's that? He ain't plugging my merch. Shit. You need to be plugging my merch. Lust and ecstasy are some of the most powerful reagents in weaving. Yep. Well, y'all, one thing I will say, I think that we have already reached our state of clarity. We're reaching a place of self-love. Keep focused on these new beginnings. Don't let anybody deter you, because there will be a lot of people. And I'm feeling like earlier when I was in the chat, I was feeling like there were a couple people that could have been lurking, But regardless of whatever is projected at you, keep standing for what it is that you believe in. Stand up for yourself. Stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize. Because at the end of the day, some people, it's funny bringing up that comment that Harry mentioned, narcissism as a whole, right? I really feel like after having dealt with narcissism, being an empath, we start to question if we ourselves were the narcissists all along. But see, narcissists have no sense of self-reflection. Therefore, the fact that you're even wondering if you are speaks volumes as to how you're not. Although we do all have narcissistic traits, there's a spectrum. And as long as we continue to improve ourselves and to stay in our higher self, we'll be able to differentiate between self-love, self-confidence, and narcissism. Right? Listen to rain at night helps me go to sleep. Ooh, that does sound relaxing. Yo, that's why that's good napping weather. Trap them in lust. Don't give yourself away to anyone who will abuse the substance. Yep. Because they're leaving themselves open to a lot of attachments. No, I'm saying that would make a good line for your merch. Oh, what was the line again, girl? There's a thin line between self-love and narcissism. All right, we'll do some merch like that. I already got enough merch though with the Narc Slayer. So, we could add that though. Also, mad props on pronouncing reagents. Thanks. Yep, they have no remorse. But anyways, you guys, that is actually a good idea. Let's be. I didn't even know that's what you were saying, girl. Yes, it comes down to being empathetic. Yes, exactly. But keep in mind, people like to use that against you. Just be wary of that. I feel like I need to repeat that last part. Be wary of people that will use that your good-naturedness against you. Because it's a sneaky, slimy way of getting you all wrapped up and, don't let them do it. Dealing with the narcs. Started my started my spiritual journey. That's one thing I thank him for. Oh, yeah. And that's a good way to, girl. Yes. Everybody give Queen Empress a round of applause, y'all. Because straight up an attitude of gratitude is the best way. The only way, really. And I've been looking at myself a little bit, kind of like, I haven't been as grateful as I could be. But that's a great attitude to have, Queen Empress. I can't believe I've been on here this long, y'all. I'm so hungry. I need to eat din. Once again, thank you guys so much for chilling with me. Thank you for the likes. Mwah, mwah. It's been a pleasure. Since you guys want me to come back on every day, then I will do my best to do that. There may be some days, of course, where I'll need to take off, but just stay tuned to my channel. I noticed some people have been telling me that they've hit the bell and they're still not getting all notifications. So if that is what you guys have been dealing with, then just make sure you try and come back to the channel. The channel name is changed. It used to be Mistress Lotus Tarot 1111. I decided to change it to Lotus TV 444. I feel like that's easy. It's easier to search and it's fitting. I have different types of content that I'm trying to delve into. But oh, Maria, you got your Narc Slayer tea? What? She got it in red, girl. Okay, tell everybody how you liking it. Did you get it yet? That's cool. And guys, yeah, I guess since we're talking about merch, I guess I might as well plug it, right? You guys can check out the merch shelf below all of my videos, and you can browse and see what you like. We got some Narc Slayer mugs and t-shirts. We've got some Lotus Squad stuff that I think you guys would really like. And of course, it's a good way to show your support to this channel. So there you go. Renee, I think, I feel like the evening is the best for this. I was going to ask you guys if y'all thought that I should do that, but I think I should do that. And I think I will continue to do it around this time. Hopefully that's good for all of you guys. Good night, Alicia. Thank you for joining me. We love you. It's exhausting connecting. I know it is. It can be. It's worth it. Yes. All right, you guys. I love you all. Stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love. She said, no, I'm not into this. Are you talking crap, Let's Be? Don't talk crap to me. Do me talking about my laugh, girl? How dare you? Everybody, hey, you know what? Before we go, everybody join me in this in church. Everybody join me in church right now. Let's blast for that ass before we leave. I love you too, girl. Good night, y'all. Lotus squad. Tell them haters pew pew for the one time, girl. Stay blessed, not stressed, y'all. Peace and love. Damn.